Hello and welcome to a freshman matchup between the Archbishop Carroll Patriots and Roman Catholic. Carroll, I believe, looking for their first win on the season. No wins at home. They're 0-2 here. Back to playing in the old gym, as it's called here at Carroll. But unfortunately, the scoreboard that we usually use, the electronic one, broke during the last time we were here, in this gym I should say. So we have a flip scoreboard, which means that the numbers will be flipped to indicate the score, but we have no idea how much time is left on the clock. So throughout this game, I'll be saying what quarter it is, but I have no idea what time it is. And here we go, getting ready for the jump. For Carroll, number 33, Jarrett Johnson. Number 1, Justin Ducombe. Number 31, Gabe Coffey. Number 12, Anthony Hobson Jr. Number 35, Dylan Gallagher, star for the Patriots. For Roman Catholic, number 4, who's doing the jump, that's Savion. Number 24 is Josh. Number 23 is Chris. Number 15 is Amir. And number 2 is John. Shout out to the Roman coach giving me the names, I should say the first names of their players. After Carroll wins the tip here, Dylan Gallagher has it to Jarrett Johnson in the paint. No good. Here comes Roman Catholic. Amir has it. Here's Josh to John. And they will call a 3-second violation on offense. That, I believe, was on number 4, Savion, for being in the paint too long. Here comes Hobson to Ducombe. To Derek Johnson in the paint. Turns it over. But it'll be tipped out of bounds by Amir. Seven-minute quarters. So I would figure there's about under 6 minutes or less. Again, no timer. So neither I nor the players know what time is left in this game. But I do know it's the first quarter. Here's Hobson. No score yet in this one. Derek Johnson, top of the key. Guarded by a much smaller Josh. Turns it over. Dylan Gallagher gets it right back to Ducombe. And it looks like he stepped out of bounds when he got the pass. Here come substitutions. Number 44, Troy Clark checks in. Also for Roman Catholic, number 0, Elijah has checked in. Again, no last names, but I do have the first names for most of the Roman players. Roman in the blue and yellow, purple and yellow jerseys. Has the ball here. Driving in. Number 23, Chris has it. Right up with it, no good. Here's Savion, out to number 15. That's Amir, he misses, and looks like there'll be a foul. That'll be on Justin Ducombe, number 1. That's his first, team's first. And it looks like number 5, Taylor has come in for Roman Catholic. No score. Both teams looking for their first basket. Chris, no good. Rebound, Anthony Hobson. He has it. Running down. Anthony Hobson, he had 6 last game that Carroll fell to Lansdale 32-40. It was a great game. And started out with no scoring in the first. Ducombe, the shot, no good. Troy Clark can't come up with it. Gabe Coffey gets it. Dylan Gallagher to Hobson for 3. Short. Rebound. It's Amir. He drives down. Guarded by Ducombe. Amir, great. Crossover. No good, though. Ducombe goes off of his hand. And it'll remain with the Roman Catholic. Timeout called by Roman. Had to cut away there for a second. There was an injured Roman Catholic. But they seem okay now. Roman's coach wanting to take time. Carroll in their last game started out very similar to this. Both teams missing shots, great defense, turnovers, no score. And then it was a great game the rest of the 3 quarters. Hoping for another one of those today. Out of the break. Looks like number 14, Jaden's in for Roman Catholic. And that looks it for them for substitutions. Carroll stays with the same group. Jaden, and that'll be a 5-second violation. He failed to get the ball inbounds in 5 seconds. And looks like number 15, Amir, checks back in after getting the break. Dylan Gallagher with it. He's guarded by number 13, Dom, who I believe checked in during the last break. Hard to see who checks in and out at what time. But there's a foul. And Justin Ducombe will go to the line. And he makes the first. First points in this one, Justin Ducombe. Ducombe in the last freshman game had 4 points. And according to the scoreboard, that free throw did not count. And I believe it was because Ducombe stepped over the free throw line when he shot it. So it remains with 0 points. Jaden, the 3, it's good. Confirmed the 3 by the referees. And that'll give Roman its first points of the game. Here's Gallagher with it. He had 13 in the last one. And played great down the stretch. Here's Gabe Coffey with it. Drives in. Foul on Roman Catholic. That'll go against number 3. Number 5. Hard to see the official. Sorry, I was right. It was on number 13, Dom. Hard to see what the official, when he puts his hands up for the foul. Hard to see the number when he's turned to my back. Inbounds to Hobson, and that'll force a foul. That'll be on number 11, Jalen. That's his first. Team's third. Also, I stand not corrected as Jaden's 3 has actually been ruled to a 2. So it's 2-0 Roman. Here's Hobson, drives in, loses it on the way up, but he gets fouled. Hits the floor hard. That's on number 11, Jalen. That's his second, so that'll cause him to sit. Again, no time is shown, but it is somewhere in the first quarter. I'm guessing with around 4 minutes. Hobson makes the first, and that's the first point to Carroll. Number 2 minutes and 45 seconds, I was just informed, is left in the first quarter. And number 22, Liam, has checked in for Roman. Hobson makes the second. Gets the shooter's roll. And here comes the press from Carroll. Amir with it. He's driving up the court. Chris Costas on Dylan. Out to Talon. No good from 3. Just bounced out. Here comes Ducombe. He's down the floor. Driving in. Great drive. Loses it at the last second. Puts it up. Just spins off. Gabe Coffey. Great hustle to get in and force a foul. That'll be on number 13 for Roman Catholic. That's Dom's second. No good is the first free throw. For Carroll, number 5, Jake Johnson checks in for Justin Ducombe. Johnson, no points in the last game. Looking to score in this one. And the second is good. Give Gabe Cuffey one and give Carroll the lead. And here comes the press again. It's Talon to Jaden. He has it. Cuts through the middle. Back to Talon. Drives in. Floater, no good. Might have been a pass to Mir. And there will be a foul. And that was on Gabe Cuffey. That's his first. And it's tipped, and looks like they'll get Dylan Gallagher for this one. Try to get the steal. Just a little too aggressive, according to the officials. And in for Roman. I do not have the name, but it is number 1. Here's Liam. He loses it. Here's Hobson. Drives all the way, coast to coast, and it's good. Anthony Hobson makes the layup. I don't know the exact time, but I know there's not a lot of time left in the first. And there will be a foul here. Hobson, probably a block as he was trying to, yeah. Foul on Hobson, that's his first. Team's 4th. And here comes some subs. Number 23, Chris checks in for Liam. And Josh, number 24, comes in as well. Here's the inbound. It's Roman with it. Passes in to Dom. Drives in, all the way in. Gabe Cuffey almost blocks it. No good. Gabe with the rebound to Hobson. Hobson. Carroll calling a play to Johnson. Top of the key. Over to Gabe. It's tipped by Dom. Hobson with it again. Hobson drives in, floater, and it's good. The bank is open for Anthony Hobson. Give him 6. Give Carroll the 7-2 lead. Here's Josh with it. Almost stolen by Hobson. He landed on his back. He's limping down the court. Here's Dom. The cross-court pass to Josh. And they're going to call him stepped out of bounds there on the corner. There's 48 seconds left in the first, according to the scores table. Thank them for calling out the time, as they have a clock over there keeping track of the 7-minute quarters. First quarter, 45 seconds still, and Gallagher, the 3, no good. Troy Clark, rebound, drives in, gets blocked. Gabe Cuffey gets it, up with it, no good. And it looks like it's rebounded by Roman Catholic's Chris. Down the court, it's Josh, guarded by Hobson. Stops, looks to number 1, the 3, and it's good. I'll try to find out number 1 and number 3's names at halftime, but for now, number 1 has 3 points, and it cuts the lead within 2 for Roman. Hobson, and they'll call Jake Johnson stepped out of bounds when he received the pass. In for Roman Catholic, number 4, Savion checks back in, and there's 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Roman looking to get a shot off before then. The inbounds pass to Josh. 6, 5, 4, 3. Josh to Chris. The jumper, no good. And there's the end of the first quarter, with your Archbishop Carroll Patriots leading 7-5 over Roman Catholic. That's what I've been doing. getting ready, set for the second quarter. In that first quarter for Carroll, Anthony Hobson led with 6 out of the 7 points. Gabe Cuffey hit a free throw to get 7. For Roman Catholic, Jaden had 2, and number 1, again, I'll find out his name at halftime. He has 3. Stay tuned later today, 1:30. The Carroll varsity boys basketball team will play Newman Goretti, I believe. The boys team coming off a win on Wednesday. Looked very strong against Judge, looking to repeat that performance today. And we will see you then, but back to this game as we begin the second quarter. For Carroll, it'll be number 2, James Wright, checking into the game for the first time. Number 33, Derek Johnson, he's back in. Number 5, Jake Johnson. Number 3, for the first time, Tony Williams. And number 44, Troy Clark. For Roman, they stay with the same group. Number 24, Josh. Number 4, Savion. Number 1, number 23, Chris. As there's Josh, the 3, no good. Try to follow his own miss, but it goes to Tony Williams. He has it. Also, number 13, Dom is in the game. Williams, the jumper from the free throw line, no good. Chris with the rebound. To Dom. He has it. Danny Howard looking to check in for Carroll. Number 1, nice drive, and foul. Called on the floor. It'll be on number 2 for Carroll, James Wright. That's his first. And in for Carroll, it is Danny Howard. He checks in for Troy Clark. Number 15, Amir checks in for Roman. And there it is, and 1 for Amir. He'll go to the free throw line looking to get 1 more. That'll tie the game off for Roman, and they're looking to take the lead here on this free throw. I missed who that foul was on. And he makes it. Amir makes this. Give him 3 points in the game. Here comes James Wright to Williams. He has it. Back to Wright. Wright to Williams. Williams to Jake Johnson. He drives, looking for someone. Try to get it to Johnson in the paint. The throw, no good. Justin Ducombe checks in for Jake Johnson. Second quarter here. No, if you're just tuning in, there is no scoreboard. So we were trying the best to know the time, but the scores table will shout out the time. We'll shout out the time at some point. And that'll be an illegal screen on number 33, Derek Johnson. That's his first foul. Roman leading 8-7. My guess would say about 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Number 1, another 3, no good. Rebound by Savion to number 1. Almost stolen by Wright. Great anticipation, but Amir gets it. Slows it down for Roman. Also, I might have missed that number 2, John, checked in during the last break. Justin Ducombe. Down the court. Nice fake. Backs away. Tried the fade away, but no good. It'll be a blocking foul. It'll be on number 4, Savion. That's his first. And it'll be 2 shots, I believe. Don't think that Roman's in the bonus just yet. I believe they have 6 fouls, not 7. Ducombe looking for his first points of the game. And there they are. And that'll tie the game up for Carroll, as it is 8-8. For Roman, number 11, Jalen checks back in. He has 2 fouls in the game. coach was telling him before he checked in to be careful. Don't get another foul here before half. The second free throw by Newcomb is good. Give him 2 and give Carroll the lead. Right on Amir to number 1. John to Savion. He loses it. James Wright, great hustle. Diving on the floor. Carroll's coach wanted the timeout before they called James Wright for a travel, but he was called for out of bounds. But great hustle by James Wright, getting to that loose ball. Here's Amir. He has it. Guarded by Wright. Inside. Almost blocked, but it'll be a foul on James Wright. That's his first. Sorry, that's his second foul. Danny Howard, number 20, checked in during the last break, I believe. Hard to see who comes in and out of the court. As Amir misses the first free throw. In for Roman, number 5, Talon comes back in. Number 14, Jaden comes back in. And Ethan Casper, number 22, checks in for James Wright. This is his first time in the game. To give Roman the lead. And it's good. Gets the friendly bounce. Give Amir 4 points. The scoreboard says 8-9. I believe it is 9-9, but I could be wrong. Ethan Casper getting the ball. Jump ball called. And it'll be white ball, even though Roman really wanted it to go their way. I believe it was forced by number 5, Talon, who forced the jump ball. Here's Johnson to Tony Williams. He has it to Danny Howard. Throws it out of bounds. And it'll be Roman ball. It's Talon with it, guarded by Casper. It's Amir, the 3, steps into it, no good. Great rebound by John, but it'll go out on Roman. Hard to see who. There were a ton of bodies over there. I believe the scores table just said there are 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in this first half. Second quarter, Carroll trails 8-9 according to the scoreboard. It's Ethan Casper to Derek Johnson, top of the key. He almost shot the 3, loses it. That forced turnover by Jalen. Inside, it's Amir, no good. Tony Williams with the ball. Carroll looking to do a full substitution. Williams with the jumper. He gets his own miss. Nobody boxed him out. Great job by Williams getting that miss. He has it again. Almost lost it. Ran into Derek Johnson. Carroll's coach wondering why they got tangled up. And that'll be a travel on Derek Johnson. Johnson thought he was getting free throws. But a timeout will be called. It'll be on Roman. Scores table just informed me that we have 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Carroll. It's 8-9. Roman leads. Roman's leading scorer is Amir. He has 4, and they all come in this second quarter. So far, the only offense for Carroll in this quarter was Justin Ducombe, who hit 2 free throws. And here's a full substitution for Carroll. Number 35, Dylan Gallagher checks back in. Number 31, Gabe Coffey, who has, don't know why an air horn just went off. Number 25, Joe Gassig checks in. Number 15, Tyre Phillips checks in. And number 13, Connell Pulaski checks in as well. Gassig almost forces the turnover there. Great hustle to try to get the try to get the steal, but he loses it out of bounds. Subtle remaining Roman basketball. Great pass to Savion. Charges in. No good. Dylan Gallagher has it. Down the court is Gallagher. To Connell. To Gessig. Screen by Gallagher. And that'll be a travel from Joe Gessig. It's Elijah. He checked in during the last timeout. Guarded by Pulaski. Drives in. Great bounce pass to Chris for the jumper. No good. Great pass by Elijah. Brought all the Carroll defenders in. Had Chris for the open jump shot, but no good. Backdoor cut. It's Gessig. He's wide open for the layup, and he makes it. Great pass by Dylan Gallagher. Joe Gessig wide open in the back door. And that pass from Savion goes to Justin Newcomb, who was sitting on the Carroll bench. Coming in. Full substitution for Roman. No, it looks like number 2, John, checked back in. Number 1. Again, don't have number 1's name. Sorry about that, but Taylor Phillips to Gallagher, the 3. He can hit those. No good. Chris with it. He's getting trapped by Gallagher and by Coffey, I should say. And they'll call a foul. Almost a great trap. As Gessig, Joe Gessig, his first foul of the game. Him and Coffey almost had the trap in the corner, but apparently Gessig reached. Don't know what happened there. Here's Roman. The inbounds pass to John. Great lead pass. Gabe almost blocked it. Got a tip of that one. As Chris's shot is no good. Goes off of number 2, John. Great defensive possession by the Patriots. I don't know exactly how much time is left, but I knew there's little time left here in the second quarter. 30 seconds, I was just informed. Dylan Gallagher has it. Drives in, gets fouled. Apparently the air horn, which was brought into the gym, is going to be used for the end of quarter sound. And here comes the inbounds pass. As it was on the floor, the foul. Actually, it'll be 1-1. Roman is in the bonus. So any foul sends Carroll to the line for a 1-1. Don't know who that foul's on. I'll find out at halftime. Get the official stats from the scores table, who help us every game to announce these games. Here's Dylan Gallagher. And he made no good on the first. Looked like it was going in, went off. Savion with it. Almost lost it out of bounds. The official watching closely. Great pass, but it's Talon, lost it, up in the air. Number 3, who again, I do not have his name. Sorry about that. Number 5, Talon makes the bucket. That's his first points of the game. Here comes a press to number 3. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. As Carroll trails. Well, I have no idea because they just messed up the score table. But according to my scorebook, it is 11 points Roman to 11 points Carroll. So unless I miss a bucket, it's a tie game. Oh, scoreboard is fixed, and it's saying 10-11, so maybe I added a bucket wrong. But we will see you for the start of the second half. And welcome back as we're about, according to the scores table, 1 minute left until the second half gets underway. Back from talk to the coaches in the scores table. Number 1, who has 3 points and a foul, is Jimmy. And number 3 is Sadek. John, number 2, has a foul. Number 23, Chris, has a foul. Number 15, Amir, has a foul. Number 13 has 2 fouls. That's Dom. Number 4 is Savion. He has 1 foul. And number 11, Jalen. He has 2. Points for Roman. Talon has 2. Number 15, Amir. He has 4. Jaden, number 14. He has 2. And Jimmy, number 1, has 3. For Carroll, Anthony Hobson has 2 fouls. And he has 6 points. Justin Ducombe, who when I was talking to the scores table at the half, he didn't have he had 1 free throw where he stepped over the line called back, and he also had another free throw called back. So he only has 1 point instead of 2, and that's how you get the score of 10-11. Gabe Cuffey, he did not commit a foul in the first half. He has 1 point. Dylan Gallagher committed a foul. Derek Johnson a foul. Joe Gessick a foul. And Joe Gessick, he has 2 points. Gabe Cuffey has 1. And here we go, back to the second half. It's Josh, wide open, underneath the basket, no good. Dylan Gallagher with it, to Ducombe. Up with it, it's good. Give Ducombe 3. Carroll starting in the second half with a press. It's Savion, on the wing, guarded by Johnson, drives in, and they're gonna call foul. And that'll be on number 31, Gabe Cuffey. That's his first. It'll be 2 shots for Savion. He had no points in the first half. Looking for his first right here, but no good off the front iron. It's been an interesting game so far. A couple turnovers. Lacking offense, but great defense from both sides. As there's Chris, gets the rebound, no good on the putback. They'll call foul. Derek Johnson not happy with that call. Don't know if it's on him though, and it will be. It looked like him and Gabe Cuffey were down there, so I didn't know who committed it. But that's Johnson's second foul, and that'll put Chris back on the line. And he makes the first. And that bucket will tie the game up at 12 apiece. That's no good. Justin Ducombe gets the rebound, and it's stolen. Great layup by John. Here's Hobson. Another steal. It's Josh. Drives in. And the Roman Catholic bench is loving it. Josh will go to line. That'll be on number 1. Justin Ducombe, that's his second. And it'll be a timeout by Carroll. Roman Catholic coming out of the break, showing hustle on defense, getting the line, and forcing Carroll to put them there. Carroll's coach not happy with what just happened on that sequence after putting Savion to the line. They fouled Chris. He went to the line, made 1. After he made the second one, Carroll brought it out. It was stolen by Josh, who finished the layup. It was stolen by John. He finished with the layup. Then it was stolen again by Josh, and now he goes to the line here looking for his first points of the game. So tough sequence for Carroll. No switches for either team. And Josh makes the first, as the rim gives him a nice roll there. And the second is good. And here comes a press by Roman Catholic. They want to force a turnover yet again. Here comes the trap. Great pass, Hobson, Ducombe gets it to go. Gives Justin Ducombe 5, and right when Carroll scores, Their bench answering back with loud applause, loving what they're seeing. It's Josh, right here, on the wing, to John. He's got 2 points. Drives in, gets fouled. If you're just joining in, as that foul is on Justin Ducombe. That's his third, so you gotta watch out there. But if you're just joining in, no scoreboard here. The previous one had malfunction, broke. So we do not know how much time, but the scores table does. They will be shouting it out, which I will be relaying to you at home as John makes the first free throw. And there is the announcement. 4 minutes, 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Roman Catholic now up 18-14 as John now has 4 points here in the third. Here comes the press. Josh on Hobson. Hobson all the way through the court. Floater, little too strong. Gabe gets it. Little too strong. A little too short. Oh! How to react there? Gabe Coffey got his ankles broken. And they'll call foul here. The Roman bench loving what they're seeing. It's on number 2, that's John, his second. About 3 minutes 59, I believe I heard from the scoreboard. Scores table, I should say. Carroll calling a play out. It's Hobson, up with it. Guarded by Josh to Dylan Gallagher. Turnaround 3, no good. Carroll's coach, little unhappy there with the quick 3, and here comes substitutions for Roman Catholic. Josh and John come out for Jimmy, number 1 for Roman, who I was able to find the name out at halftime, and number 5, Ceylon comes in. Carroll loving that they forced the 5-second violation there. Again, thank you to the Roman Catholic coaches. They've been great today, helping me and the scores table out with getting the rosters. Gallagher, the 2, no good. Gabe Cuffey gets it off the rebound, and he turns it over. It's Ceylon, down, he turns it over. Hobson with it. Up pass to Ducombe. Jump shot, short. Jimmy with the rebound. He's getting trapped. To Liam. To number 14, Jaden. Into Liam. To Hobson. Tipped away. Ducombe picks it right up. He's into the paint. And I don't know if that was a shot or not from Ducombe, but give him an assist as Gabe Cuffey puts it back up. And they force a timeout for Roman Catholic. I don't know if you could hear about that, but 3 minutes and 13 seconds remain in the third quarter. That timeout was from Roman Catholic. And just when Roman pulled away with a 4-0 run, Carroll right back with a 2-0 run and looked just as good as Roman did on that 4-0 run. Carroll forcing a couple turnovers, getting into the paint, getting the ball up. But both teams showing great hustle, tenacious rebounding, going back up with it. It's been a hard and physical matchup. Not a lot of scoring, but it's been a great game, back and forth. That's what you love to see. After this game, make sure to stick around, as at 1:30, the varsity boys basketball game will take place. And me and Tommy will have the call for that one. Sure to be a good game. And here we go. Back to this one. It's Roman with the ball. Looks like Amir has it. Amir has 4 points in that second quarter. Guarded by Hobson. Drive in, puts it up, and it's good. Give Amir 6. And he leads Roman scores. Here's Hobson, and they'll call foul. That'll be on Amir. That's his second. And it'll be Carroll to inbound. Elijah, number 0, he checks in for Roman Catholic. Dylan Gallagher into Hobson. Screen by Gabe to Dustin Ducombe. And no good. Dylan Gallagher looked like he wanted to put back slam it. But either way, he grabs the rebound and gets fouled. That'll be on number 14. Jaden, that's number 1. Roman's coach demanding to know which one of his defenders had Dylan Gallagher to box out. Gallagher, no good on the first free throw. Number 4, Savion checks in for Liam. Gallagher, no points in this one after 13 in their last game, and he misses. It's Savion, up with it, guarded by Derek Johnson. Savion, nice crossover, gets into the paint, dumps it off to Elijah. It's blocked by Justin Ducombe. Hobson with it. He's looking up. Screen by Derek Johnson. Hobson kicks it out to Johnson. Great up pass. Johnson just can't finish. Gabe Cuffey with the rebound, puts it up. No good. Official saying it was tipped. Derek Johnson puts it back. Great rebounding by the Carroll offense. And there is a lead pass to Jimmy. No good. Derek Johnson, I don't know if he tipped it, but he did affect the shot. This is a great matchup. Carroll trails 18-20. It is going back and forth here in the third quarter, and it's really picked up in terms of game speed. And here comes substitutions. Roman Catholic. Number 13, Tom checks back in. Number 23, Chris checks back in. The official the scores table just said the time. I believe I heard a minute and 28 seconds. Hard to hear over the cheers of the Roman sideline. Trying to yell out who's the man, who's got who, stuff like that. Chris in the post on Gabe, just mishandles it. Savion picks it up to Elijah. Bad pass and it forced out of bounds. And Carroll's bench loving it now. It's Hobson. He's got it. Hobson has 6 points in the first quarter. He's been scoreless since. Derek Johnson to Gabe Cuffey. The 3. It's good! Give Gabe Cuffey 5 here in the third quarter. 6 overall, and give Carroll the lead 21-20. Here's Hobson. Trap by Gabe Cuffey. Here's Savion. Troy Clark getting ready to check in. Savion. Out. All the way around to Amir. Sorry, that was not Amir. That was Talon. Elijah. It's Dom. Inside to Chris. Great defense by Gabe, and they'll call a foul. Gabe really wanted to get the block there. Thought he got all ball, but they call a foul. It is on Gabe Cuffey. That's his second. And Chris will go to the line here to shoot 2. He has 1 point so far in this one. And give him 2. Gets the friendly bounce to go. Substitutions for Carroll. Number 44, Troy Clark checks in. Number 3, Tony Williams check in. Giving Derek Johnson and Anthony Hobson a break. Chris, the second free throw is good. Give him 3 in this third quarter. And here comes the trap. Justin Ducombe with it. To Gabe Cuffey. Cuffey all the way coast to coast. Floats it in. To just bounce in and out. It's Savion. Talon looking for something, calling a play out. It's Dom. Inside. Just misses. 2 under. Gabe Cuffey with it. To Tony Williams. Eight seconds left in the third quarter. Gallagher, 6. No good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And as that ball gets stuck in the rafters, I shouldn't say stuck, but goes up into the rafters and comes down. It is the end of the third quarter here at Archbishop Carroll, with your Patriots trailing by 1 to Roman Catholic, 22-21. In that third quarter for Carroll, it was Gabe Cuffey, Justin Ducomb, and Derek Johnson with your scoring. Gabe Cuffey had 5, Ducomb with 4, Derek Johnson, had 2. In the third quarter for Roman Catholic, number 2, John had 4, number 23, Chris had 3, Amir has 2, and he leads Roman in all scoring with 6. Josh, number 24, had 2 as well. The leading scorer of the game is Gabe Cuffey, who has 6. Anthony Hobson has 6. And as I mentioned, Amir, number 15, he has 6 also. For Carroll, it'll be Tony Williams, number 3, Troy Clark, number 44, Dylan Gallagher, number 35, number 31, Gabe Cuffey, and number 1, Justin Ducomb. For Roman, they stay with the same group. Amir, Savion, Chris, Dom, and Taylon. And here's Tony Williams, right back to Gallagher. Gallagher, driving in, puts it up, no good. Chris hit with the rebound, and they'll call foul. Carroll was trying to force a jump ball. It'll be on number 35, Dylan Gallagher. That's his second foul. Well, hopefully we get a ton of scoreboard updates here in the fourth quarter. Again, don't know what the time is. Score table does have the timer. Table will be shouting at the time. And I will be relaying it to you. The shot, no good from Amir. And they call a foul. It actually was on Roman. I believe it was Savion with a loose ball foul. But don't quote me on that. Ducomb to inbound it to Gallagher, who had to get open. Here's Gallagher. Handoff. I should say shovel pass to Tony Williams. He brings it up. Guarded closely by Taylon. Drives in. Floater, no good. Savion with the rebound, and Roman's on in the break. Savion all the way down. Gallagher making sure not to foul. Does affect the shot, though. No good. On the ground. Tony Williams comes up with it. Really intense game here in the fourth. Gabe Cuffey loses it on the ground. Jump ball called. And it'll be Roman basketball. Close game. We had little scoring throughout this one. But that third quarter, if it's anything like this fourth quarter, will be an exciting ending. Number 2, John, he checked back in during the break. And he inbounds it to Taylon. To Amir. Fake the shot, jumps in. Drives in, I should say. No good by Savion. Troy Clark rebound to Ducomb. To Williams. Williams up the court. And it's stolen. Great steal by John. Up the court. Gallagher affecting the shot, but John gets it to go. Give him 6 in the game. And here's Ducomb. Cross court to Williams. Carroll getting ready to check in Jake Johnson and Anthony Hobson. Williams all the way in to Gabe. No fake shot. And it'll be foul on number 4 for Roman Catholic. Savion, that's his third foul. And substitutions for Carroll. Number 33, Derek Johnson. Number 20, Danny Howard. And as I mentioned, number 12, Anthony Hobson. Number 5, Jake Johnson. And James Wright checks in. And now James Wright checks in. I believe because he didn't go to the scores table, he had to go over there to check in. Inbounds to Jake Johnson, the quick 3. It's no good. Rim in and out. Carroll wanted James to go right up with it, but he doesn't. Danny Howard, the long 2, just short. And that'll be a foul on Carroll. Number 2, James Wright with the push. And as I was just informed, 4 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Roman up by 3. And it'll be a 1-on-1 as it was a personal foul, so anybody can shoot it. And Roman will elect Amir to go to the line. He has 6 points in this one. And sorry, it'll be John to shoot it. The ref's explaining to the coach for Roman, what's exactly like happening here. I believe it was on John, or it was James Gray fouled John, so that's why he's going to the line for the 1-on-1. Again, 4 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Carroll trailing 24-21. The shot by John, and it's good. He'll get one more chance. Derek Johnson was ready to inbound it. Didn't realize it was a 1-on-1. And it's good on the second. Extends the lead to 5. Here's Hobson. Tightly guarded. Roman clapping it up for their defense. Turnover. It's John. Tries to get it away. But there will be a foul. And here come the starters for Carroll. That foul on number 21. Or sorry, number 12, Anthony Hobson. There is no 21 for Carroll. Dylan Gallagher, Gabe Coffey, Justin Ducombe all check in. So that's the starters for Carroll. Number 22, Liam, he checked in for Roman Catholic. And so did Jimmy, number 1. He has 3 points in this one. And the first one's good. And it is a 1-on-1 situation. And give John 5 points here in the fourth. 9 overall. And the second is good. And now up by 7 is Roman. Here's Hobson. Almost lost it. Roman Catholic wanted that basketball. But they're going to say it goes off of Roman Catholic. And it'll remain Carroll basketball. Gallagher looking for somebody to inbound it to. He's got Gabe that's tipped. Almost saved. As it was Taylor with the tip. Carroll trying to come up with answers here on offense. Haven't scored in a while now. Great inbounds pass to Gallagher. Gallagher to Hobson, who gets fouled. And I believe they're going to call that on number 2, John, for the hold. That's his third foul. Bit of foul trouble for both teams. For Roman, Savion and John both have 3. It'll be a 1-on-1 now. Both teams are in the bonus. So Hobson, he wants to make this one to get Carroll back in this game without wasting much time. And the shot, it's good. Give him another free throw, as he has 7 in this one. And according to my book, that's the first points of the fourth quarter for Carroll. They've been outscored here 7. Sorry, I should say they've been outscored here 6-1. Make that 6-2. Hobson now with 8. And here comes the press. It's Carroll. Talon up to Liam. And he blows loose. Ducombe with it. Carroll, that was a much needed turnover. Derek Johnson saves it. Hobson, it goes off of his leg. Not what Carroll wanted there. They had the open look, but it went off of Hobson's leg. It's John with it. He's trapped for a second. The deep 3 from Don, no good. Hobson with the rebound. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 3 minutes. Hobson, the shot, no good. Was trying to hit the 3 there. Down by 5 is Carroll, 28-23. Don behind the back. Stolen by Gabe Coffey. Derek Johnson. Almost a kick ball by Justin Ducombe. Gallagher down to Coffey, who's wide open for the inside layup. Great play by the Patriots. They're down by 3 now. 4-0 run. And substitution. As Josh comes in, the score table just at 2 minutes, 33 seconds left in this game. Fourth quarter, Carroll trailing 28-25. This will be a great ending to a slow game, but it's picked up here in the ending. Josh. It's Ceylon with it. Drives. Great scoop layup, but Gabe Cuffey tips it to Josh. Gets it up, no good. John with the rebound, and he kicks it out. It's Dom, almost shot the three. Drives in, and he makes it. Dom's first points of the game. Give him 2. Here's Gallagher, up with it, down by 5 are the Patriots. Gallagher lost it for a second, and it's tipped out of bounds by number 2, John. And timeout called by Carroll. 1 minute, 56 seconds left in the fourth. Carroll trailing by 5. They'll probably look to their best three-point shooter, Dylan Gallagher, if they need a 3 late. But right now, if you're Carroll, focus on getting to the rim, getting easy shots, and maybe even getting to the line. Great way to come back in basketball games when you don't want to waste time but get points. If you're Roman, the key thing here is don't let Carroll get to the line. Play good defense, but don't foul. And especially on offense, don't take shots. Pass the ball around. Unless Carroll, of course, makes a 3 or 2. Then you might want to extend your lead with 1 minute and 56 seconds left. But once it gets under a minute, you want to control that ball as long as possible. No substitutions for either team out of the break, as far as I can tell. Sorry, number 3, Sadik checks in. That's the only substitution. Hobson, and they'll call a foul. Josh can't believe it, number 24. That'll be on him. He was trying to be aggressive, get the steal. But that'll force him 1-on-1. So great opportunity here for Carroll. I believe that only wasted about 5 seconds. And with the score 25-30, Hobson has a chance to get 2. Now, it is a 1-on-1, so he does have to make this first free throw. And he does. Hobson clutch at the line. He's made 3 free throws here in the fourth. It's Hobson back to the line, looking for another one. And he gets it. Clutch free throw shooting from Anthony Hobson Jr. The inbounds play. It's Ceylon with it, guarded by Ducombe. All the way in. Great defense. Ceylon trying to get the rebound up. Liam with the rebound. It's a loose ball. Derek Johnson steals it. Carroll with it, down by 3. Dylan Gallagher drives in, layup controlled. It's good. Is it a comeback for Carroll? Down by 1. Ball goes out of bounds. Here comes number 23, Christen, obviously in for rebound for Roman Catholic, as they want to control the ball. There's got to be at least 1 minute 30 left. Under that, it's fourth quarter. Ball, Derek Johnson tries to get it. It goes out, and it'll be Carroll basketball. They'll say it goes off on Chris. Carroll once points here, down by 1, 30-29. Gallagher to Hobson. He has it, guarded by Josh. If you're Roman, you don't want to foul here. Gallagher, wide open, 3, it's good! And the comeback for Carroll is real. And a timeout by Roman. And this gym and this Carroll bench is fired up. What a comeback from the Patriots. 32-30, Carroll leads it. What a comeback. It was 28-21 with 1 minute and 56. And Carroll has stormed back from that 7-point deficit. And I do not know the official time left, but I would say under 1 minute. So plenty of time for Roman to tie this game up. But Carroll does lead 32-30. And that 3 by Dylan Gallagher gives him 5 in the game. And Carroll's hype. They will continue with the starters here. Ducombe, Johnson, Gallagher, Cuffey, Hobson. And you got to And you got to clap it up for the hustle of Carroll. Down late, they were struggling on defense in the end of the third quarter. And on offense, they were giving up turnovers. And here in the fourth, they have forced turnovers and have done a great job to capitalize on those forced turnovers, turning them into points. It's Roman. On the inbound, it's Talone with it. Guarded by Gallagher, full court press if you're Carroll. Screen, Talone, now guarded by Ducombe. It's Amir, guarded by Hobson. And it's a 3-second violation. Savion, it looked to Roman and to me that he had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But the refs call him for a 3-second violation. And here comes the press by Roman. Carroll trying to beat the press. No idea how much time is left, but I know it's not a lot. Fourth quarter, Ducombe with it to Hobson. Starting to lose my voice, this is so exciting. Hobson. It's a steal! Jaden, who had that steal, Talone with it. It's Jaden. 30 seconds left. Jaden pulls up for three, no good. Ducombe tips it to Coffey. There's under 30 seconds. I repeat, under 30 seconds left in the fourth. Hobson, and there will be a foul. Waiting to see who this is on. And that'll be a number 5. Talone, that's his first foul. Starting to lose my voice. What a comeback for the Patriots. According to the scores table, they just said there's 18 seconds. 18 seconds left. Gallagher will go to the line, and I believe this is a 1-and-1. The official just said out loud to all the players, there's 19 seconds, and this is a 1-and-1. These are clutch free throws for Dylan Gallagher. No good on the first. It's controlled. Down by 2. Roman Catholic. Savion with the ball. He drives in. Layup. No good, but a foul. It'll be on Gabe Coffey, his third. And it'll be 2 shots. Back. It's 2 shots. Roman could tie it up here. 32-30. The score table, probably 11 seconds left. And Savion misses the first. Roman Catholic checked in as Jalen, number 11. Definitely wanting a rebound here to put it up. Savion for the second shot. And it is, and it's no good. The ball tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay to Roman. They could still win this game. And Roman calls a timeout. Good call by the coach. Wanting to if this is their last look, it got to be a good one. They will inbound it on the right corner, right where the official is standing. And it is 32-30 Patriots. I do not know the official time. Carroll, the ref just signaling Carroll has 2 timeouts left. So there's plenty of time for the Patriots if Roman can tie the game up here to get another look. Roman, no timeouts left. If this is a miss, they gotta hope to foul and force a missed free throw and get it up to 450. 10 seconds left according to the scores table. They've done a great job keeping the time in this one and relaying it to both me and the players and the officials and the coaches. The inbounds. Again, fourth quarter, 10 seconds left. Roman trailing 32-30. Inbounds. 4 seconds. 3. It'll be Amir. It's blocked. Carroll gets the win. That'll be it for this one as Carroll gets their first win of the season. And what a great comeback it was. With under 2 minutes left, Carroll, who was trailing by 7, comes back on the clutch defense and the clutch shooting of Dylan Gallagher. And that'll be all for this one. We will see you at 1:30 for the varsity boys basketball game. But for now, our executive producer, Dylan Gallagher, and behind the camera, it's Andy Lynch. And for me, Billy Englert, signing off. And remember, roll Pats.